Here I would like to show you how my very good lentil soup here, or stew, because it is a stew, I can add water to it. See, I like it that way. Put it in the fridge as a stew, bring it out, add water to it, like at least double the water what you're putting in. Mix it all up, get it boiling, throw some penny rigatti in there, boy, and just, get it boiling, but you got to watch out because what you've got to have it boiling to clean to you've got yeah, you just get the water in there with your stew that you're reheating, about double the amount of water, actually a little bit more, in fact, I think. And then you get it boiling, and then you throw in your penny rigatti, right? As it starts to thicken, like within 5 minutes, you've got to turn that element off because you had to get it boiling. But if you leave it boiling, as it thickens, you will have burning on the bottom of the pot. So as it thickens, you want to keep stirring the bottom. Make sure things aren't burning. And just try to keep a nice good head of steam on it like that for a while. If it starts cooling down, just give it another minute or two until it starts getting hot again. Keep stirring. Right, and then once it's hot, and it is, I've got it hot already. I'll just turn that off so that it's still hot. Hot enough to see steam coming off pretty good. Rolling steam right off it. And as we do this, the soup will now thicken back into a stew, which will actually become our bean lentil pasta stew, which I find to be really filling. This is really the way I like to have my bean pasta stew anyway. The first night I always just eat it straight. But after I start warming it up from the fridge every day, because I'll eat this every day till it's gone. Either that or you're canning it. Or it'll go bad in the fridge. I mean, there's a lot of soup and stew there, so anyway, every day I take it out. Oh, that sure is looking good. Look at that. Keep the steam coming off it. If it cools down a little bit, turn it on again for a minute or two. Make sure it doesn't burn on the bottom. Just stand there. It's worth it, believe me. And this is like, I don't even think you can buy this at a restaurant. I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen noodle soup, right, and alphabet soup. That's pasta in soup, right? But I've never really seen this. But I've sure eaten a lot of it, and it's really filling. Yeah, you got protein from the beans and the lentils. You got vitamin C from the tomatoes and the onions. You've got starch from the, from the barley and from the pasta. And boy, there's a lot of things I'd rather not eat than this, I'll tell you that. And a lot of them are pretty popular with most people. Even I fell victim to that, good tasting food that isn't always so good for you. But there we go. As it thickens, we sit here and just make sure it gets thick without burning. Keep that steam rolling off the top. A little bit of a bubble going on, see? Yeah, it's thickening up every minute at this point. You let it sit for a minute, you go back and you stir it again, you'll notice, holy shit, it really is thickening up. Okay, so we'll be eating that soon, and hope to see you soon. Bon appetit.